Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Starts from inside the 5. The Cyclones offense comes on the field first today. And this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Grab behind the line, it's Townsend. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
So one play, moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Becht. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick pass. The catch is made. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Good work with the sweep. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So now on comes the field goal here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that news, the score will stay right where it is. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today? Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
This guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Iowa State offense back on the field now. Last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. That's reeled in. It's Townsend. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
High completion makes it second and medium. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. The quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Dropping back, it's Becht. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. That completion makes it second and short. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? And he's tackled only after picking up a first down.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on third down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And the Cyclones pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Man, Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Becht. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown with a big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And their first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Mateer. Pulls it in, it's Potts.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the Sooners will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking for a gap. It's Potts. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
7, Oklahoma 3.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? It's a quick grab. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Caught behind the line. It's Ott. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Using his legs. It's Spot. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down, 38.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here's the second down play. Gain completion on first down. We're going to throw it again. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Looking to throw. It's Mateer. It's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still a little short of the first down marker.
But the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit forward here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Bent. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now picks up fourth down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Off the play fake on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Second down.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. It's a run. Running back's got it. The Assault were able to bring him down quickly. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Grab down the middle, it's Brooks. Gets some space. Look at that, he's still going. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and his defense just unable to corral him.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's talking about the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Iowa State offense back on the field now. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Looking to throw. It's Bett. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swings. Not much of a gain on that completion. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
And the Cyclones will have to put this one away. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be fair caught. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped and gets a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Mateer. The sure hands. It's Sategna.
Second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Out incomplete. A rare drop with an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Nice grab. It's Burks. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The Sooners move into the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Potts. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The field goal is good. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. The quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Running with purpose. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. The Cyclones will have to kick it away. This will be his 4th punt tonight. Returner decides to fair catch this. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Mateer. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And a good timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Timeout.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down at Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Dropping back, it's Mateer.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Throws it to the right. Finds the man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And now the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They go, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Makes the catch. It's out. Making people miss. Tackle made after a big gain. Wow, moves to the 21.
Running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. He gets loose. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up a 1st and goal from the 9.
How impressive these guys put up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Sooners come to the line with 1st and goal. First and goal, will try to run it in. Messina able to make the stop after a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. Heading to the outside, it's Spots. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold it to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback still with the football, and he'll be brought down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop here on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive here, this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Quarterback keeps the football. No, he didn't get there. They stop him short of the goal line. What a play by this defense. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they won the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and the result is going to be a safety?
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
The safety, they have to kick it away here now.
Kick out of bounds.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To the air, it's Mateer. Running back grabs it on the screen. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Potts. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now it's second down here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pass, it's Beck. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down and not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set out to throw. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Cyclones line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 0 running right. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the runner takes off to his right. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for the first. Hit the quarter break. It's Oklahoma on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Beck. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's a takedown. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. See if he can make the play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The back's got it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Scanning the field, it's Bennett. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game, giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Snags the quick throw. The completion picks up about 8 yards. It sets up a 4th down play now. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time tonight. The returner is blocked out. Gets a start with the next drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here's the option play. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they land to the ground.
Oh, Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Who's going to take it in? A game-changing play. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Great job here by the backer, just luring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Becht. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's hot. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Yeah, they get some positive yards here, which is from sitting up here looking down, Chris. You kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that short completion. With the catch, it's Brooks. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Grab down the middle. It's Burks. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll give it to the back. As the first down is still going. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a heads-up way to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote four-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Now, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the back now goes in motion. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch me over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Back to pass. It's Beck. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and 1. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down line. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Cyclones. And jump on top now here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down, but a huge play at this stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on 1st down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now at 3rd down and long on their side of the 50.
Go get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Their last chance here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. A crucial moment late in this game. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your
Touchdown, Iowa State. Still no answer for this offense.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Mateer. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Ott. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep for late game heroics. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over.